Hi everyone, welcome back to another Jaguars in the Barn video. Although as you can see, my Jaguar is not in the barn, but stick with me. I put it back up onto the ramps today because I've already welded up there on this sill. I've cleaned it back, rust treated it, waxoiled it all, put the sill cover back on. I'm waiting for some new trim clips to reattach to the underside of the sill cover. I can show you that in a minute. But while it's here as well, I've got a new touch-up pen turned up in the post. So I've got a few little nicks and the trim sort of here, there, if you can see it. Where are we? There. Just a few. It's the worst one on the front bumper here. You can see there it's had an argument with something. And the washer jet cover's missing. I've got another one of them to put on. So that's what my plan is. But also on this side, I'm going to take off the sill cover on this side here and just treat the sill, because it's an advisory on the MOT. So I just want to take it off, treat it, paint it. There's only advisory for signs of corrosion, but I've had a look, it's solid. And where the advisory is actually a plate that's been welded on previously. Just hasn't been protected properly after it was done. So it's got some surface rust on that again. So I'll clean it back again, paint all that one up. So that's what we'll do. So I'll show you underneath here. I'll get down on my old man knees. And if the camera can pick it up. Oh, that's a bit dark in it. Oh, there we go. So basically I had to put in a new panel. See if you can see it here. And what we've done is we've painted the whole sill area. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. All the way down. Just to make it last a few more years. You can see I've not put the trim clips back in yet because I'm waiting on some new ones to turn up. So that's this side. All done. Good. And the other side, if I can show you, go around here. My fingers out the way, Simon. Up underneath here, if you can pick it up, I'm not sure. Yeah, there. There's a previous panel that's had done. It's got a bit of surface rust back on it again. So my plan is to clean all of that sill up. Same as the other side. We'll rust proof it and waxoyl it all up so it looks a lot more presentable when it's back in for its MOT this week. And then I've also managed to pick up 4 used Goodyear tyres. I say used, they're only a year old. They're winter tyres, so perfect for this time of year. So I'm going to get those swapped over as well, because 3 of the tyres were advisories. And then we should be good to go. So I'll get those few bits done in a minute, and then we'll make another short video to add on to this, just to show you the end result. Okay, so I've just taken the sill cover off, which is a bit awkward to film while I was doing it. Obviously I just have to hold the camera with one hand, but basically all of these have trim clips up inside them, which come up through here and up into the underside of the sill. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 9 clips in total. And then these ones go into the side of the sill. So I've ordered some more. There's a couple of casualties, look. So we'll replace them. It's also been off before, not been particularly put on very well. So what I'm going to do, if I show you down here, if I get underneath again, is the sill itself. Camera can focus. It's actually in good order. Focus for me. There you go. But they picked up as an advisory for having corrosion. But as you can see, there's nothing. It's light surface. Nothing that the wire brush won't sort out. It's already had the welding done. Let's move the camera again. Excuse the shoddy camera work. At this side. See that? So yeah, this is the new panel that was welded on a couple of years ago for an MOT. I've done a good job of it. But that's what they picked up on for corrosion again. So we'll clean that back. And then we'll protect and paint the whole sill up. We should be good to go. So I'll do that now. Clean it up, paint it, then I'll show you how it's come out. Right, so I've given it all a clean back with a wire brush on the end of my drill. And I'll just put it into a tub to make it easy to get out some Hammerite rust remover gel, which will basically form a chemical reaction with any surface corrosion or whatever that's on there and stop it from spreading any further. Seal it in and also give me a base to paint the waxoyl on. That's going on my camera today. Can I focus? There we go. So, as I just said, let's put this down, try not to spill it. We've taken the wire brush to the underside. And taking off the worst of the paint, as you can see. There. That's quite bad on the camera, doesn't it? But it's not, I assure you, that's all the coat of the original paint from when it was new. And this is its problem. See the little holes that the trim clips go up into? It's there that they start to rust. And the rust protection, I guess, from the factory wasn't amazing. And yeah, the plastic sill covers is what actually holds all the moisture in the dirt and rust the sills out. It's all solid. There's no loose rust or anything up in there. So hopefully we've saved it. So we'll get on now, put the rust treatment on, and then we'll come on back. Right, so we've had a change of weather. It's the next day. We ran into, time got away from us a little bit. So it might be a bit more difficult to see what I've been doing because there's rain on the car. But I've touched up the bits on the car that we said about, like along the trim, just with the touch-up pen. So I've not done any major body work. There's a little stone chip down there, especially like on the front bumpers where it had a scrape on both corners. I've not sort of flattened it back because if I started rubbing it all back, filling and sanding, I'd have to get it painted properly. So I've just gone into it with a touch-up paint just to take your eye away from it. We put a new headlight wash cover on, which has come out well. And the same we've done this corner down here. Same thing, there's some scrapes on that corner, on the lower valance. And I've put this morning, if I can sort of get down on the floor, not too much trouble with the camera. I've put the first coat of waxoyl. Now I'll brighten that up a bit on the sill. That's its first coat on there. So I'm going to let that go off for an hour or so. And then I'll put another coat on it. All the panel clips have turned up now for the sill cover. So I can get that done. And there's a few touch-up bits I did on this trim. And on that thing there, right in the middle of the shot, you can see that's the worst bit of the car. It's like a little crease. So yeah, a bit of progress. I say I'm picking up the tyres for it later on this evening. I'm going to have them fitted before it goes back in for its MOT. So yeah, it's actually, I've rescheduled it. It's for Monday now. So today is Wednesday, the 24th of November. So it's going in on Monday the 29th, which is the day it actually expires. So they've agreed to put the tyres on for me first and then do the retest. So fingers crossed. Got to say, it only failed on that bit of welding down here. But the advisories from when it failed a few weeks ago was 3 of the tyres and the middle seat belt. My hand keeps going in the shot. And the middle seat belt. So I've put another seat belt in. Can't remember if I showed you that, but if I didn't. There you go. I've put the seat belt in. That was not easy. The old one was still in there with inside the seat back, and whoever it was before, they just cut it off, cut the buckle off. So the whole seat belt reel just retracted on itself. So I had to take the back seat out, take it apart, excuse me, take all the foam off the leather covering to get into it and get another second-hand seat belt, which luckily come with the car. So thank you to the previous owner for that, for supplying it. But anyway, it's all fitted in there now, which is a must. Obviously, I've got a family of 5, so we all need to be safe in it. And so yeah, it's getting there. So hopefully get it through its MOT on Monday. Will be good for another 12 months of motoring. So yeah, I'll leave it another hour or two, get another coat on that sill, put the sill cover back on, and then I'll show it with the sill cover back on off the ramps. We can have a final walk round. Thank you. See you in a bit. Right, so back into the car. I'll finish the sill, painting it up, got the sill cover back on. Let's see if it can pick anything up. It's probably pitch black. Well, there's something there that. So apart from obviously my wheel hanging off the ramp, there you go. Hopefully you can see that. So we've got all new clips in the sill cover. All the way along. And obviously the sill trim back on again. There you go, that's the new clips I bought. I bought a whole load of them from eBay. I think for like £9 for a great big tub of them. So these ones here. Go back in. So as you can see, there's loads of them. I went to get the original Jaguar clips, and they were, I want to say £10 for 10, so £1 each. So I got all of these, the whole lot, for a tenner. Well, I think £12 delivered. That was with some trim tools as well. So yeah, there you go. If anybody's interested, I can send you the link. I can put it in the description if you like. Get all of them. As I'm always here playing on the cars, it makes sense to have it. So there you go. That's the Jaguar. Done. So let's get it off the ramp. Right, we're back. So it's off the ramps, as you can see. I've moved it up here now. And that's the car back together. It's a bit of a gloomy day today. But yeah, so that's it done on that side. Sill cover back on. So we've done like the touch-ups on the bumper and stuff. There's like gouge on the front bumper. So I'm not sort of sanding it back and doing all that sort of stuff. So it's just got the touch-up pen. I've gone over it all. Otherwise we're into the realms of having the bumper repainted. Yeah, so we've got the headlight washer cover back on that was missing. And there's a few stone chips we've done along the centre waistline here. Just a bit of dirt. So we've gone along the plastic trim along there. There's a bit down the bottom of the wheel arch there. Where else do we do it? Oh, this front corner of the bumper. Again, like I say, I've not filled it, just put the colour to it, just so it takes your eye off it as you're walking past. And along this body moulding and the little thing we got there, I've just done that. But obviously, as you can see there, that's the sill cover back on. So that's it. Those few little jobs done, as well as the seat belt. Can't remember if I filled this before, but there you go. That's the centre seat belt back in as well. So that's all done. So there we go, all ready for its MOT. So I'll upload again when it's gone in for its MOT. Fingers crossed it passes. So thanks again for watching my video. Any questions, comments, please let me know. Like, subscribe. Dog wants to come out and play. So yeah, I look forward to reading any comments that you may post on there. Thanks again for watching. Take care.